Y'all, we are starving the vampires. They continue to think that we are stupid, and so they underestimate us. But see, we know what their game plan is, and we have been reacting accordingly. And I love that. As a community, that entire vibe has spread throughout. And collectively, we are not giving them what they are craving. And it is really fucking them up. Think about it. 400 years of chattel slavery, where they legally could treat us worse than property, subjecting us to all kinds of sadistic and unspeakable treatment. That instilled in their ancestors a hunger for that. And that has been passed down because after chattel slavery supposedly ended, then of course we had the domestic terror that they unleashed on us, the lynchings, the racialized violence, the destruction of our communities, like Black Wall Street, like Rosewood. And y'all think that that has just vanished? No, it was passed down to their children. And they still exhibit that hunger to this day. That's why Hollywood, when it comes to subjects about Black life, they really prefer to make Black trauma films and Black slave narratives. Because that's not for us, that's for them to sit and watch and get off on. But see, ever since the election, we have peeped their game. We're on to them. And we've always been so much wiser and far more intelligent that they gave us credit for, which just shows their stupidity and weakness. And so every other group that's been out protesting, because there have been protests, pro-Palestine, immigration, white women. But see, we haven't been out there in mass. That's what they wanted, so that law enforcement can unleash violence. Have you all noticed that with all these protests, the media coverage hasn't nearly been as extensive? The police response has been really mild. A few arrests, but that's about it. And see, us not being out in the street really has thrown them for a loop. And so they said, okay, what we'll do is we will put out this headline that we're going to end the lease early on the Obama library that was moving this year anyway. And we're going to put the Freedom Rise Museum up for sale. We're going to pardon Derek Chauvin. Agent Orange pardoned the January 6th insurrectionist earlier in the year. They probably will say that they're going to cancel Juneteenth. All of this information was released about Dr. King's personal life. And we have just been ignoring all that bullshit. Minding our business, resting, planning. Because see, people confuse rest with being idle. The majority of us are not being idle at all. And what many of us have come to realize is that protesting out in the street with signs is ineffective. What is effective is where we choose to spend our money, our economic power. That's where our strength in terms of protest really lies. As a community, we hold a lot of economic power that they have taken for granted. Oh, well, they're going to get a rude awakening on that front too. Y'all, again, I'm so proud of us. We are starving these vampires like they are being exposed to direct sunlight. And let's just keep it up. Y'all be careful out here.
Hi guys, my name is Joy and you're welcome back to the channel. Let's be real. Some people hate when Black people speak up about our struggles. They say we are complaining, looking for sympathy, or living in the past. But here is the truth. The past is still here. The same system that broke our ancestors is still holding us back today. This isn't about crying. This is about calling out injustice that never went away. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to support the channel.
The powers that be are trying so desperately to get a reaction out of black people, to get black people riled up, to make them angry. I'm sorry, but it is truly, truly laughable because it's not working. It's like first they, want to get Derek Chauvin pardoned. We don't give a fuck. And then they make this big dramatic scene about tearing up the Black Lives Matter mural. And all I'm thinking to myself when I'm watching that is, that's a lot of fucking money. They could have just painted over this shit. What they don't understand is when we say we're done, we're done. Like, none of that shit is moving us. We cannot be moved at this point. So what y'all should be mad about is they wasting y'all fucking tax dollars to jackhammer that shit up when they could have just repainted it. We're gonna be all right. Always have been, always will be.
Hey, good morning, my people. Listen, let's talk for a minute. The only thing we should be concerned about is our own business, our own black business. The Proud Boys and all these other white militias that are geared up for a race war and waiting for us to, I guess, step out so that they can be unleashed upon us. I'm going to tell you something. The only business we should be minding is our own. The only reason we should come out in droves, in numbers, and in our security detail is when they're harming our people. If they're not fucking with us, don't fuck with them. If they're not harming our people, leave these motherfuckers alone. What y'all didn't know, and I tried to keep a lot of my shit under wraps, is I have about 250 brothers that are a part of my security force, but we need more. Brothers, step up, step up. We need each other. Let's make this the biggest security force ever. Marcus Garvey amassed a 1 million black man army. Believe it or not, he did. Let's do the same. No nonsense, no bullshit. We are the watchmen, my brothers. We are the watchmen. Stand with us. Hit my inbox. You know what I'm about. You know what I'm about. Step forward, brothers. Step forward, please. We are definitely needed. You get none but love over here with us. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. And you get protection. I call you my brothers because I'll never violate you. I call you my brothers because I'll never betray you. I'll never cross you. I never try to fuck your wife. I never try to do none of that shit. I got one of my own. And a lot of our people are afraid to trust each other because you've been screwed over by so many. We're not built that way. We're not built that way. We believe in loyalty. We believe in honor. We believe in respect for our own. And that's what I'm about. That's what me and my brothers are about. So I'm not the leader of this security force, but you can call me that. But we're all leaders in our own right. We're all warriors. Arise, warrior. Let that motherfucker wake up in you. Let that animal out the cage in you. Let him out the cage and let him walk back and forth for a little while. He needs to stretch his legs. Let's get together and let's train. Let's put our money together and let's build. Let's put our minds together and let's motherfucking set everything on fire. Not literally, figuratively. You get my point. We're strongest together. We're powerful together, brothers. No one can stop us. No one can stop us. I'm gonna say it again. No one can stop us. You understand? And I need you to know it. I need you to know it. Share this message, share this video. It needs to reach damn near every black man, every black veteran out here. Share this. We are the watchmen, my brothers. Stand toe to toe with your brother. You got me, and I got your back. 100%. But if you're doing harm to our people, you're on your own, period. The Italians were loyal to each other, and they dealt with bullshit that in their ranks between each other. Yeah, they were killing a lot of their own people. They were killing a lot of the people who were disloyal. They sure did. That's what loyalty is. You never go against your family. You never go against your own interest. I'm not gonna say too much because I could. Ashay, my brothers. You know I'm here. Holla at your boy. Hey, good morning, my people. Listen, a couple of things. I don't like really pointing fingers and talking shit to a lot of people, but about politics. That's what I mean to say. But if you voted for Trump, you're stupid. That's that message. That's that. We got that out the way, okay? To my Negroes that voted for Trump. Boy, I tell you, when I tell you, y'all, you lay in the bed you made. How about that? To you Hispanic motherfuckers. You lay in the bed you made. Period. To the Democrats, the ones who voted Democrat. Leave that shit alone. The point of this message is this. Why don't we switch? Why don't we switch sides? Why don't we jump on the fucking independent side? I don't really know all the affiliations and all the, I guess, the politics of each branch, whatever. But with as many of us it is out here, you know, we could probably create our own political party and name it something else. Did you know that? Did you possibly know we can all switch sides and rock this whole fucking boat? Damn near tilt it the fuck over. Let's go independent. Why not? Why not? All of us. Let's do it. That's just a thought. If you have to vote for a political party, vote independent. That's what I think. That's just my, because independent seems like you have your own thoughts and agendas. You ain't bound by a whole bunch of people. I ain't never seen an independent president or a conservative president or whatever other parties they have. They got a bunch of them out here. I ain't never seen one of them. Never. Let's put one of them MFs in office and see how this shit shake. Now, I think Cornel West ran for office one time. I knew a couple of sisters that actually tried to run for office out of Texas. And, you know, you didn't hear nothing about them, of course. It's always the Democratic and Republican Party. Since everything is changing anyway, let's change every fucking thing. Since we've changed the way we've moved, we've changed what we've given our attention to support, why don't we switch sides or make our own? And another little fun tidbit, something I've always been saying for the whole fucking duration since I've been alive and been awake. We outnumber everyone, especially here in this nation. We're not the minority, my people. We're not. We never have been. We never have been. So, with all that being said, I'm going to slide to the left and let y'all have it. But my brothers and sisters, if I ran for president, would you vote for me? Because I would show enough, man, listen. Shit, you talking about a bait and switch. Oh, I love all people. I love white people and green people and yellow people. And the blacks as well. But when I tell you every law I created, every executive order I signed will be in favor for us. You ever notice why they keep fighting against reparations, but they got all this money to send to these other countries? Billions and billions and trillions they've given to Ukraine. Billions and trillions they've given to other white countries. But nothing for us. Nothing whatsoever. So, the definition of insanity, what everybody else says, is doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's dumb. That ain't insanity. That's fucking dumb. If you see shit ain't worked, just like this protesting and marching shit ain't never worked, and we're trying something different. We're boycotting everybody and everything. We're supporting all black-owned businesses. And black-owned businesses, I would caution you to get your customer service up right. Since we're doing all of this stuff here, why don't we just change the whole fucking game plan? We have the power to do so. You notice we were drawing our money from everybody, how it's changing the whole thing. It's changing everything because we've decided not to spend with these motherfuckers. Now let's stop supporting these different Republicans and Democrats. And I'm just hell-bent on thinking that some of y'all just like to be humiliated and like to be in the proximity of white folk. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. One more message. TikTok. Whoever, Chung Young, whatever your name is, whoever you are that owns this, you're a coward, dude. I swear to God. You're a coward. You're a billionaire. You're a billionaire, bruh. With an app that has surpassed everyone else's in this TikTok app. And you still cater to motherfuckers that hate you. You still cater. But I understand it's about greed and money and whatever. But the ones that are actually making you popular, which is our people, and that's exactly who's doing it. You censor us. Your algorithm, your shit censors us. It does all, bans us, shadow bans, all this other kind of shit. And we're the ones making you money. Well, I tell you, if we left this app, y'all, if let's say we did leave this app, but some of y'all are making too much money, I get it. Money motivates, I get it. But if all of us decide to leave this app, wonder where that would be then. Just a little food for thought.
The second lie that racists pass down to their children is that America is the land of equal opportunity. Anybody can make it if they try. Sounds good on a t-shirt, right? But let's stop pretending that success in America is based on how hard you work. Because if that was true, Black people would be the wealthiest people on this land. Because we've been working the hardest for free for centuries. Let's just talk facts for a minute. Black families were systemically locked out of wealth by redlining, Jim Crow laws, and discriminatory hiring. Generations of Black veterans were denied GI benefits after World War II. Black farmers were pushed off their land by racist USDA practices. Public schools in Black neighborhoods are still underfunded, despite students and parents doing their best every single day. This lie is a setup because it basically tells poor white folks that if you're not rich, it's your fault. And then it tells Black folks that if you're struggling, you must be lazy. Meanwhile, the real game is rigged because the wealth is inherited. The doors were never open equally. It's not a race if one group is running a mile ahead and the other group is running barefoot through glass. I'm gonna tell you why they tell you this lie. To protect the myth of meritocracy, to blame the oppressed for their oppression, and the last one is to justify inequality without fixing it. Because technically, if everybody has an equal chance, then nobody has to look at who's still holding the keys. Opportunity in America isn't about effort. It's about access, connections, legacy, and systemic advantage. Hard work matters, but equal opportunity, that's still a dream, not reality.
Every time someone says, we are tired of hearing about Black history, what they are really saying is, we don't want to face the truth. And that truth is ugly. Our ancestors were enslaved, beaten, denied basic rights, and locked out of wealth of generations. And that damage doesn't just vanish. This isn't about living in the past. It's about refusing to let the past keep repeating itself. We speak because silence is dangerous. We share our history because erasing it only protects the oppressor. Equality shouldn't be a dream. It should be reality. And until it is, we are going to keep speaking up, fighting, and keep demanding what's ours. Drop your thoughts in the comments, like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.